Welcome back to 11's Dirt Life. Real quick video for you this afternoon. Just kind of run through something I just got done putting in the jail. Custom PRP seat cover for the rear bench. So I'm running the stock rear seat in the back, the bench seat that comes in the Jeep. And then I did a custom cover on that. For those of you that don't know, I have custom PRP Enduro Elite seats in the front. So the actual seats from PRP. We're sitting on motorboat brackets and running the PRP harnesses and everything in the front. Have a separate video for all of that and what it takes to get those types of seats in a modern vehicle, JLJT, with all the wiring and things that go into the seat. I had to figure that out kind of on my own. When I did it a while ago, it was like over a year ago, there wasn't many people that were even running those seats in the Jeep yet. Nobody really wanted to help me out because of safety issues and liability issues, and I did all that. So kind of walked through a video of just what I did, how I made the bladder system work, how I reconnected all the wiring, tricked the seat belt and things like that. So if you're interested in that, I'll link it down below. You can watch it when you're done with this video. For this video, we're just going to really focus on the rear seats. I'll show you the front seats just to kind of show you the look between the two. But one of the cool things about PRP is that you can order custom seats and or custom covers for Jeep Wrangler, JLJT, and if you had any off-road vehicle, you can get a custom seat for. But they make specific covers for JLJT, JK. So these things fit perfectly. It looks like a factory seat. It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's difficult to get on, but you definitely need to work on it to finesse it onto the seat properly so that it looks really tight and fits really tight. And that's a good thing. You want it to be hard to get on. If it just slipped right on, it would be loose and sloppy, and this thing is going to probably hold and stay really nice. Took me an hour and a half or so to get all of it on and get it all nice and tight and get it dialed. So not too bad. I'll show you the seat. I'll talk to you about the fabric I used, why I switched it out from the front, and then just kind of walk through that way. So let me grab the camera. We'll go walk through the Jeep and show you kind of what we got going on. All right, we're losing daylight here, so bear with me. Okay. All right, my gimbal's really taking a you-know-what. Okay, so just real quick, I'm going to show you the front seats because then I'm going to show you why we did what we did on the rear. All right, so for those of you that haven't seen these yet, these are the PRP Enduro Elite. These are the I did, like I said, I mounted all these and got everything going. I'll show you can watch the other video for that. But we did a gray suede, a Daytona orange vinyl, some black, some black ostrich here, and then we did the orange stitching. So that was kind of the theme on the Jeep. I went wild with the seats. I wanted something really nice. If I was going to pay the money for a really fancy seat like this, I wanted it to be, look really nice. So I wanted to keep that theme together because I've been running these seats, and then my rear has been just a black bench, and so I wanted it to tie together. So as you can see, we'll get a little sneak peek this way. I wanted the seats to look cohesive. I wanted the interior to look cohesive, and when you can imagine a black seat back there, it was driving me crazy, but didn't get around to doing it. So we finally did it, and I'm really happy. I ended up switching the fabric in the rear, and I'm gonna tell you why. I love the suede. It's really comfortable. It looks really nice. It's really plush, but the back seat is really for the kids, and the kids are sitting back here all the time. I wanted something I could wipe down, hose down, not worry about it. The suede, I use my suede brush. I clean it. I put the water protectant on it. They're kind of a lot of work, but they're really worth it because I love the way they look and I love the way they feel. But I wanted in the back, I just wanted to be able to, like I said, just wipe it down and hose it down. And this color, I can't remember the name of this gray off the top of my head, but it matches really well with the gray suede I did on the front. And then we did the same Daytona orange vinyl, the same orange stitching all around. And so it's a much cleaner look like this, just a nice gray. As you can see, everything fits really nice. I just got everything on, so it's, it needs to kind of settle a little bit, but everything went on pretty well. Looks really good. They split this. So this is a cover here that you put on, then you put this cover on, then you put the bottom on the 60% side, the top on, and then the headrests and things like that. So let me pull you around the back and show you what the back looks like, because it looks really nice as well. But yeah, I think the paired together with the top off now, it's hard, when the top's on, the windows up, you don't see, but in the summer when I'm running topless, you really want that cohesion and that look, and you can do the front. If you have stock seats, you can do the exact same front and rear setup. So you can get covers for the front and the rear. It's a lot more cost effective that way. And additionally, you don't necessarily have to run the harnesses and things like that. So really cool. On the back, they've got the PRP logo. Everything tucks in really nice around the plastics in the back. You take this off, put it back on. Everything fits and finishes really, really nice. All straps really tight. You have the same black carpet like you have in the back before, so everything looks really clean. And again, from front to back, I just think it looks really solid the way that it ended up turning out. So really happy with it. Pretty quick in terms of like, you know, a big wow factor for a short amount of time in changing it. So one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to just address this real quick, is I did the harness bar temporarily. The Genrite cage or any cage wasn't out when I got these seats. I'm not real happy with how far this bar sticks out. So I'm going to either, if I don't do the Genrite cage this in the next, you know, like 6 months or so, I'm going to temporarily do a harness bar in the back and then do harnesses as well. So everybody in the back is harnessed and there's no ability to go forward towards the harness bar. If not, we're going to do the plan is to get a full cage in here, and then that harness bar sits really nice and flush up on the back of the seats, and then we'd have harnesses all front and rear. And then when the kids get, or my son specifically, the other kids are older, but when my 6-year-old gets older, I'm going to 4-seat the whole thing and have 4 probably PRP Enduro Elites in here. So, but in the meantime, and for the you know, pretty much for the long term, I'm going to have this set up back here with these seats and this bench. And so again, really happy with it. Came out really, really nice. Looks a little different color in the camera because this seat's the one I sit on all the time, so it's darker. But if you look at that seat over there where hardly anyone ever sits, compared to the back, it's pretty much almost identical. So really, really happy with how everything turned out. As always, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.